Tanushree have a doubt with the extrusion. So let me create a 2D shape. So I have this shape option here, and within this spline, I'll go with this line option. And what I can do, I can create a left view of a stair, and we can then extrude it. So you know that we have this snap option is available. So if I right click on it, I can select this grid points, and according to the grid points I can create. So for accuracy, I'll choose this drag type corner so that I don't create any mistake. And then I'll press S to on this snap toggle. This is the first point, and then this is second. Okay, so this way I'll create some. All right, now and close this spline. So here you see we have created this. I will off this snap toggle, and I will go to this modifier list, and I have the extrude option, ext extrude, and then I have to provide the amount. Without this amount, I will not get the thickness or the height. Okay, so for that I will provide the amount here. So according to the run length, I will give like 20 2800. You can provide like that. Okay, and here whenever extruding, for if there is you need to smooth it after that, so for that we can create segments. Okay, see, we can create segments. So for that we can create better curves if we want to do that after it. So for that we can create segments, but for stair we don't need segments, so we'll make it only one. Okay, and for smoothness we have the turbo smooth option is there, turbo smooth, so that will create smooth. So for this stair we don't need it, so we will not create, we will see it on some other options. Okay, so is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's create with this rectangle 2D shape. Here you see, and you can then specify the parameters, the length and width. You can change it after that as well. So let's specify 3200 and this as 3000. Enter. Okay, and then what you can do is you can convert it to editable spline. Okay, and then you select this segment. You can select this segments. Okay, individually you can select segments. You can go with uh, like what you can say, the vertexes you can do. We have the one another option that is called rendering here. Just a second. Hello, motor. Just a second. Okay, thank you guys. So here we have this rendering option. So rendering option will also allow you to create thickness. Here you see, and there if it is radial, so you can create thickness. Okay, and if it is rectangular in shape, so that you can create also, you can increase the length. All right, so it will be from the middle. Okay, so that line will work as a center, and here you follow this left screen. If I increase this length, it will be equally changed from that line. Okay, and for the thickness you can change with the width. Okay, so for that, like wall thickness you can give. Okay, and if there is any angle, so that you can give, but here we are not providing any angle, so this kind of things you can create with this angle. Okay, here with this just simply. All right, so 0, that will be right. Okay, so this way you can also create, right? And again you enable it, you disable this. So in this viewport, if you only enable this one, and after that when you will render it, if you don't enable this, it won't be visible when you will render it. So for that we both enable this both options. Okay, now we have some more option is there. So for that we have the uh, if you go with this selection, that selection, if you choose this and you select this total object, okay, with this spline you select it totally, and there you can create outline option is there. It will work like offset, what you have done in AutoCAD with offset, so that you can go with this outline, and there you can specify 125, like you specify, you see. So that has been created inside that, because this is the positive direction. So you undo this, you go with this outline again, and there you specify minus 125 for outside. Okay, that you have seen, and this is done. This things you can do. Okay, we have this boolean operation is there, so that you can work with. So let me go with this. So this is our spline we have created with one rectangle, and we have created. So what is the benefit that you can create as a single object? Okay, and suppose let me show you that suppose you have created another rectangle again. Suppose you have created another rectangle there, and there you have converted it as a editable spline. So go for this modifier option, and there you got this attach. So then if you attach this, so it will be attached to this object, and you can edit as a single object. These two is right now as a single object, so that you can do also this attach option. All right, so now what we can do that after this, you can go with this convert to, right click, convert to editable poly. Okay, so then what you were doing that you were converting this object, all the polygons, you are breaking into all the polygons with the all the polygons, and with the polygons you can edit this object, and as a single object you can convert it into any other object. You can change the shape. That is the polygon modeling. That process is called polygon modeling. So we have this vertex, edge, border, polygon, and element. Polygons means this surface are the polygons. So for that, you can select this polygon, and then you only can select the polygon, and then you can extrude it. Okay, so this way also you can extrude, like you can provide this as the height, see, or else you can uncheck again, go with this extrude settings under this edit polygons. Always go with this settings icon so that you can provide the value over there. Go with this settings, and there you can provide, like first you provide up to this seal height like 900. Then you go with this add symbol, so you add with steps. Okay, so then you add with steps. So if you want to see the edges, so for that we have the option F4. F4 will highlight the edge. Okay, and then again go with this. So here I will not provide up to 900, so up to the window height, so that I will provide like 1200. Okay, and then I will add another, and that value I'll change there. So there I will specify like again 800, and press enter and right check on it. Okay, now here you see we got this three different border there, right? Correct. And suppose we need to create window cut. So for that we have this cut option is available, or we can go with this quick slice. So quick slice, it will slice the total. Let me go with this quick slice option. So for that, like if I go with this top, from this top, if I go with this, so here you select this, or from here as well you can go with this. So sorry, go to the vertex, and there you see this cut has been created. Okay, so for that you have to switch to vertex. So you can click on this icons, vertex, edge, border, these are available, and you can go with this keyboard shortcut. So one is for vertex, two is for edge. So if I press 2, see, I have switched to edge. If I press 3, I'll switch to border. Okay, and if I press 4, then I will switch to polygon, and then for 5, that is for element. Element means you will sorry, means you will select the total element all together, that is element. Okay, when you need to select the total, then you will go with this element. Okay, if you need to select only some surfaces, okay, then you will go with this polygon. All right, so I need to create division here. So for that I will go with this quick slice. I'll show you about this quick slice. So here you see I'm going with this quick slice. So let me zoom this. So here you see when you are not getting this break in these lines, that when you will get the straight line. So that you have to check with mouse pointer only. Here shift key will not work to create your straight line, so that you have to do it manually. Okay, and click, so that you see it like you have cut over there, so that will cut totally. Okay, that will create a cut totally. All right, so what I can do, suppose you don't need these over there, you don't need this over there. So for that, what you can do, you can go to the front view, and there you select this. So you will select this two vertex, and you go to this edit vertices option and there you remove it, but it will be removed all those connecting all the edges, so that will remove. Okay, so that what I don't need. Okay, so for that I will not go with this quick slice if I don't need like that. So I'll undo. So for that what I'll do is I'll go with this simple cut option. Okay, so suppose I need to create a cut on this face only, this face only, so I'll go with this cut. So zoom it a bit so you can see that you are creating a straight line or not, and click on this again. It will continue from this end again. So what you can do, you can release the cut, so right click on it and again start. So to escape from the cut option, you click over there again. So see, this is not highlighted in blue, means that is not activated, and again you can activate and again you can go for it. Okay, and you zoom and there you can see, right? So right now this is the face only been cut, right? Correct. Now what you can do, go to this polygon and there you can delete it like that. You can create. Okay, and that will not work here. So what you can do is like you can go to extrude option and you can check. So if you want to check this top on this top screen activated and you don't want to lose this value. Okay, so for that don't left click on this top screen or this top viewport, right click on it. Okay, and there you will get this value, and on this top viewport you can get it. Don't ever left click, you will lose the value and again you have to select. So for that right click, this will be activated and there you get that value. So check with this. Okay, so which one will be the value, that is, and right click on it. That's what you are getting. And you go with this polygon, you can delete over there, and here you can create a cut again for this. Create a cut again with this cut option. It will show you when you will align it. So zoom for a bit, click, and there you done, and go with this polygon option, select. Okay, so that is not done properly, so again go with this cut. Okay, So here you see this is available there. This is like available there. Okay, but it's being selected only up to this face, not this age. This is selecting like that. So for that, what you can do, better you go with this quick slice for now. Okay, let me go with this quick slice option. So from here we'll create quick slice. Go to this vertex option and then go with this quick slice option, and then create the quick slice precision, and then you specify. Okay, now you can, what you can do, you can select this two face, go with this polygon, this face, and go with this, select this face holding the control key. This two is selected together. Now go see and there in the top view and go to extrude. There you can check with this value when this two will match. Go to this and you see the color will be changed. You have to check with all the viewports that it's you are getting the right result or not, and then you right check on it and then you delete these two face and you will get the result. Okay, so that is right now as a single object. You can see, select this element, so this is right now as a single object, and then you can place your window there. You can place your window there. Okay, so that how you can create. So let me do the polygon modeling better with better example. So I will convert one box into sofa. So for that I have the option that is box. I'll create a box. I'll give the size properly. So for that, let me create first with random, and I'll provide width segment 2 and height segment 2, length segment as 1, and then I will provide the length as like 1800 millimeter, width as 3200 or 3300 I can provide. So or else let's give it a bit 3400 I'll give, and here I'll provide the height is 5 to 5 mm. That is okay, that is the right. Okay, and this is the box right now. What I'll do is I'll right click on it and convert to editable poly. This is right now converted as a editable poly. All the polygons can be edited, and now I can change. So this four viewports are right now activated, and go for this vertex. You can go with this icon, or else you can go with keyboard shortcuts. That is one. And what I'll do, I will go with this front view, and there I will select all these viewports. See this side of viewport, sorry, vertexes are selected. You can select with left, but why I haven't select with the left? So if I have selected with the left view, so from this left view all these vertexes would be selected. Let me show you. You see all these vertices would be selected. So from front, this side these vertices are only been selected, so that's why I'm selecting from the front. And what I'll do, I'll delete it, and then I'll go with one modifier, that is symmetry. You see, you can ask me that, sir, why you have deleted the half one and you get back the half one, why you have done that? So you see, I have applied the symmetry modifier. So I have in this editable poly, I have this half part only. So means I will only work on this half portion, and the other half will be symmetrical with this modifier. So that means I don't have to work that much. I will only want work on the half portion, and the other half will be symmetrical. Okay, so this way I will work less, and I can create the left and right equally symmetrical, right? So that's why I have applied. What happened, we can, if I'm doing it manually, so I can have the chances to create errors. Okay, that cannot match, the left and right cannot be matched accurately. So that's why I have selected this symmetry modifier. I have applied this. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll go with this quick slice option, and there I will create some cut to make some edges. So go with this zoom so that you create a straight line that you have to follow. Okay, so how you see this, when you have this quick slice, then you click on this edge and it will come, and there is no bending over there, no distortion on the line, then you will get a straight line. Okay, now you see, so that you have to work with precision and click on it. Okay, and here I need to place this point, and then yes, click on it. Okay, now I will press 4 for polygon, and I will make sure you're out of this quick slice, click on it, otherwise you will again quick slice. So I'll select this 2 polygon and this, so total this 3 polygon, and then what I'll do, I'll extrude it. So I'll go with this extrude settings, and there I'll provide 254, that is okay, or I can provide 250. So then I will add another, so I will go with this add option with the same value, and then click on OK, right check, then press 1 for vertex mode, come to this left viewport, select this to move it a bit, so you create shape like this, select this to vertex and create shape like this. Okay, suppose you need to create more curve, so for that you need to create with quick slice, you can add more edges and you get the vertices, and you can uh, position those vertex according to the curve. All right, so that is okay for now. All right, now let me go with this front, and I will edit this side as well. So for that, vertex is there, I will move it a bit. I'll move this out a bit, this side, and this to this side. Okay, here you see. Now I'll press 4 for polygon. I'll select all these, and suppose I need to create another face, but a smaller one of this face. So for that, I'll go with this inset, and I'll choose settings. See that created a duplicate and duplicate face, but that is smaller, or you can make it bigger with this value. Okay, so you can make inset amount, you can create inset amount, so that you can give the value. All right, so let me give the value of like 30 or 35. I can give 35 is good, and I'll click OK. And with this, I'll go to this left view, and what I'll do, I will move it this side. I will move it. So for that, if I need to move with precise value, so what is the option? F12, right? So in which direction? In X, how much I need to move? Like, let me move with this offset 25. So that will be 25 minus. So I have added 25 plus. So I'll provide like minus 25. Oh, sorry, minus 50. Okay. So is that, if that is okay, so that you can provide, or let me give it a bit like 15 is there. Yep. Yes, that will be great. So minus 15 or minus 10 is the value you can provide here, you see. Okay, and then again I will go to this polygon, and here suppose you need to select all this in this circle of, in this loop. So for that, select one polygon and hold your shift and click to other polygon, then the whole loop will be selected. Okay, and again go with this inset option, inset. So what will be the value? So that will be like 5. Let me give 5. Check with that. Okay, so 10 is good, and okay. All right, now let's go and select these face, control. Now I will extrude with decreasing the face size. So for that I will choose bevel, not the extrude one. So I will choose bevel. So there you can see this extrusion can be controlled, and this face size can be increased and decreased. You see, right? So here I'll choose minus 50, and what will be the extrusion? That is like 30. You can see, like, let's shake 30. How much? Yes, that is good. 30, and click check. Okay, it's done. Go to vertex mode. These things you can fix these positions. You can make it straight. Select this and you make it straight. Okay, so that you can go with. Can fix it. Okay, so that way you can make it better. move it like this to align all the vertices. Okay, and next part is there. So for that, these two are for my sitting and these two are for my back. So here I will create a quick slice, or else I can go with cut option if I need to create only for this. So I can go with this cut option. Okay, like this I can create this cut. So for that, make sure that you are creating a straight line over there. Okay, right. So now go with the 4 option, select this face and go to bevel. So you make it the half from the previous value. So that will be 15, and that you make it up to 25 minus 25. Okay, so make sure you're going with this bevel option. That will be minus 25, and yes, and right check. And the same way you select it, go with this bevel settings. The previous settings, it will come. So you just right check, go with this bevel, right check, select, go with this bevel and right check. Okay, now go with this one option, this for vertex, and select this vertex. Okay, these vertices, because for this one it will be up to this, so it should be aligned over there. Otherwise, when I will create the symmetry, I'll fulfill it, so there will be this break, this gap will be there. So I don't need that. So for that, I will select these 3 vertices and these 4 vertices, and what I'll do, I'll align with this. So for that, what I can do, I will go to F12, and this will be to this x negative direction. So I'll choose x, and what is the value you have provided in the bevel? So that is like 25, right? So you give minus 25. Okay, and see. Okay, all right, so that is very easy. Now if you need to just once check with this symmetry, so you are getting results like that. So we need to create more. If you want to provide some more design, you can provide that. So you can go with editable poly, go with this, select this face, extrude it again, the same value, extrude it, go to this left. Suppose if you need to change it, so go to this vertex option, you need to change the position like that and change it. Okay, uh, now I need to create some design over there. So for that, what I'll do, I'll go with this quick slice option. Quick slice, front view, I'll create, go with quick slice from this to this point. I'll sure that I make a straight line over there. Okay, and I'll create another over there. I'll make sure that I make a straight line. Yes, okay. So as per the design, I'll create and I'll choose this vertex. I'll lift it up. I'll lift this up. Okay. And you can move to this side like that. You can do. Okay, you can check with this symmetry. It will create shape like that. Okay. So you don't need that much of angle over there. So for that, you will create like this, and you check with this symmetry option. You will get shape like that. Okay. Go to editable poly. That's making some sharp edge. So move it a bit down. Yes, okay. All right. Now the shape is properly done. And if you need some over there also, so you can create some edges over there as well. Okay. Uh, so next go to this. So if I create with smoothness, so for that what I will go with mesh smooth. Mesh smooth is there for smoothness. So it will create. So here you see I'm not getting the proper thing over there. When if I creating this smooth, this is not this that much of curve shouldn't be there, right? And why I'm choosing this mesh smooth with this iteration value 4, and the render value will be the same iteration 4. When you render you will get that. Here you see these things are available. So I'm choosing mesh smooth. It will the subdivision, how much division will be there, so that you can control. So with less polygons you can create your smooth object. If you go with without this, you can delete. You can try with turbo smooth, so it will create more polygon and the most smoothness. You can control the smoothness value. So it you see you are getting so many edges, so many faces, so you're creating with so many polygons, so that will affect your uh, like efficiency, that can affect also. So you're creating with better uh, result you can create. Here you see this turbo smooth, making it very much smoother, but you cannot control the like the subdivision you cannot control. So you cannot make it less, you cannot make it with less polygon. So for that you must choose with mesh smooth option. Mesh smooth, go down, and there you'll find this mesh smooth option. So here this subdivision method is there, so you can choose classic over there. So that kind of create shape like you can say a turbo smooth kind of effect you can get classic. So then you can change the iteration value, and here you see that is creating the subdivision, more subdivision it's creating, the more subdivisions. So I don't need that much, so I'll go with this nouns. See, I'm getting very less polygons, right? But the result is more similar, correct? And I'll go to editable poly now. I'll go with this age option. I'll select this age, and you can select the total loop of that age, and you can go with this chamfer option. Chamfer, this chamfer option is available. So there you can make it a chamfer with the bigger value. So the chamfer radius you can increase the chamfer radius. So let's increase it to like 50. Let's increase. Okay. And how many segments will be there? So you can create with more segments for better curve. Okay. And the age depth you can increase or decrease. If you want to reverse the chamfer, so for that you can change it. Okay, if you want to reverse it, so in the minus direction you can change that. Okay, all right, and this is done with that. And this age end, that you can change as well. Okay, so I don't need that age end anything, so I'll make it 0. And here I'm done. And if I check with this mesh smooth, and here I'm getting this. Okay, it's perfect smooth with this subdivision method. If you want to add more things, you can add more. Okay, and what will be the task to you guys? You can go with this, you follow this video, and you can simply create, right? You can simply create. I suggest you guys that, see, I have selected this loop over there. So for that, what I'll do, I'll undo this. I'll not go with this loop option. So I'll go to editable poly. I'll not select the loop. I'll go to this age. I'll select these edges only. The control, I'll select these edges only. And you can go and select this edge too, this edge too, and then go with this chamfer, and the settings will got that. Already you have done it. Okay, so click on OK and go to mesh smooth, and you will only apply to this, and now you are getting it better, right, accurately. Okay, suppose you need to change anything like over there, if you need to change any points over there, so like any effect you need to create, that kind of fluffiness you need to place, unevenness you need to place. Okay, so that you can place. Make sure you are not selecting any unnecessary vertex. So how you can deselect, with holding the alt button you can deselect this. So you will only select this two, and then increase it. Select this and check that there is no other selection. If there is any other unnecessary vertex are selected, with holding the alt button you select those, and those will be deselected. And you push it a bit, and now you go for the mesh smooth, and now you see these curves are there, right? So now this is a single object, And now suppose you have added all the modifiers. Now at the last you don't need those modifiers. Okay, so for that what you can do, within this list you right click, and this option is available, collapse all. So make sure that when you finalize it, you don't need to change any miss smooth value or this symmetry axis. These values are not needed. So then only you select, right click and collapse all, and go to hold yes, and those are not available right now. This is only the editable poly. You can go with this editable poly option is only available. Okay, so that you can go with, right click collapse all, and you can go with this yes option as well. Okay, so only when you are finalized with the modifiers. Okay, so F4 is there where this ages are highlighted. Okay, so we are done. So your task will be creating cushions on the sofas, on the sofa. Okay, that will be the task. So this is for today. Any question, guys?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can we undo this collapse thing? If we collapse, we can again just separate them. Is that
Yes, you can undo it once. Yes.
apart from undo?
No, no, no. That you cannot reverse that.
Okay.
Yes. That you have to choose only when you are finalized. When you finalize, then only. Otherwise, uh, keep those modifiers, no problem. You can keep those modifiers. But if you don't want to keep those modifiers, then only you collapse. Okay. You can then you can apply materials on it. So we'll look into some other classes about the materials. So I'm giving you the task that you apply cushions on it, so that you can convert with. Don't go with this simple extended primitives and chamfer box. Don't go with that. You will create with poly modeling. I'm giving you the simple task, creating a cushion, so that you can create with a normal box. You can create and convert it to editable poly, and you change it from that normal box to change it to your cushion. Okay, so that is all for today.